Danny Moon here, y'all. Call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. Y'all know the mantra. Um, this is a collective video for anybody who watches. The reason being, first of all, let me give you the disclaimers. Not everything that I channel or any cards that I pick will be for everyone. Yeah. Um, it should be, because this is a collective thing and we all kind of go through the same type of mess. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Everyone has emotions. Everyone goes through ups and downs with finances. Everyone has a heart. Everyone went through a heartache. Everyone goes through a heart bliss. Happy relationships, sad relationships. We all are human. So we all should resonate, okay? These are oracle cards. These are like the best cards ever, like trust and protection. Like, who couldn't use a card like that? Who wouldn't resonate with that? I don't know, but I'm supposed to say not everybody's gonna resonate. Anyway, today was a bad day for me, y'all. Today was a really bad day. My eyes are still blurry from crying all day. I literally cried today from 10 in the morning. No, it was before 10. I was taking my kid to school. So it was like 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Because by 4, I had to go to my same job but other building. And I just had to get it together. I couldn't cry no more. So this video was really supposed to be like a mental health video. And I went over and over what I was going to say. I recapped. How you recap your problems? I recapped my problems and recapped my issues, recapped my tears, just so I could tell you all about it. And then when I got home, I didn't even really do it up. Like, I don't got no eyelashes on. I don't got no earrings on. I threw this on. This was in the back of the closet, okay? The bottom of the closet, I should say. I don't even like wigs, do-rags, these colors. You know what I mean? But I bought this shirt tonight. It matched. I said, I didn't put no effort. My videos, I normally put a lot of effort for my subscribers, but I didn't have the energy tonight. And another reason why I wanted to do this video on mental health is because I know all of us go through this. Mental health stems from 0 to a million. Mine could be here at a 4, yours could be at a 10. Who knows? It's all some type of mental health issue, depression. It doesn't matter. And I don't want nobody sitting back like, oh, I don't got no mental. It's all part of what goes on in your psyche. Okay? If you don't have no mental health issues, no depression, no sadness, no nothing, then honestly, I'm really happy for you. Leave in the comments what you do to have a successful life of no psyche issues. And cool, you could either watch the video or you can bypass me. I'm sure y'all could tell I'm not in my regular Danny Moon energy, but also, y'all, this moon's energy, 19th, today is the 18th. So 3 days before, 3 days after, this is an eclipse moon. The eclipse moon? I think it's like some type of eclipse moon. Lunar moon. Lunar eclipse. Boom. I had to turn to the tarot page. The lunar eclipse moon on the 19th, the 18th, 19th, on the 19th and the 20th or something like that. 18th, 19th. Whatever. It's around this time. It's 3 days before, 3 days after. The energy is crazy. If you believe in like astrology and energy off the planets and the moon, then let me tell you now, this energy is rocking me, okay? So if it's rocking you, put your hand up, leave it in the comments. You're going to want to know more about that. YouTube University. Just put in lunar eclipse and it'll all pop up for you. I don't even know how to tag stuff in the bottom. If I could tag some in the bottom, I will. I definitely will. So I'm not going into details about my day. All I'm telling you is that, when I went through my awakening, I'm also pulling cards as I'm talking, and I'm pulling cards for all of us. Um, as I when I went through my awakening 2 years ago, 2019, um, my life changed, 360 changed. Total new person. You know what I'm saying? So, um, since then, I haven't had bad days like this. Now, have I had them here and there since then? Yes, I've had them here and there since then. I remember one bad time I couldn't even get out the bed. Thank God for my kid, y'all. Thank God for our kids. I'm telling you, you do anything for your kids. You know what I'm saying? But she got on my nerve today too. Um, but I'm still here in front of you because of my kid, because of many things, because of God, because of my God, universe, because of, me going on this awakening, learning how to bring up my vibrations. And I learned today something. See, you learn something every day. Even though I'm on here, I do cards, I do private readings, I help people forward, give them guidance and forward their lives. I do all of this stuff for a lot of different people, but sometimes I don't know how to take my own advice, because when spirit is giving a message to someone, I just am the messenger and I give it to someone, and on top of that, energy is fluid. So I'll get something like I'll if I sit and breathe for a minute, I will channel something for everybody, or I should say for the collective. If it's yours, you take it. If it's not yours, you just leave it where it's at. And energy is fluid, so it goes through my body and it leaves. And like tomorrow or the next day, somebody will be like, "Oh, girl, when you said blah blah blah," I'll be like, "What I said?" Because it's energy. It's not from me. It's from spirit, whether you believe it or not. Okay. um. So where was I going with that? Today was just terrible, and I was going with it telling you like what I learned today, and that I learned something all the time. Like, you never too old. I'm 45, but I'm never too old, and you're never too old to learn something. And at the end of the day, which was a little while ago, little while ago, I learned that sometimes there won't be a solution for your psyche issues. We look for issues. We take medication, because I used to take medication for my issues. That didn't work. Meditation, I pushed meditation. When I came home, I dabbed, I did whatever. I sat right here, did my makeup. I relax. That's the way I relax. I just sit in front of my computer. I play with my cards. I put my makeup on. I just bullshit it. But that bullshit is what makes me relax. You know what I'm saying? But then I meditated for 15 minutes and it didn't work. The whole time I was like, I couldn't get comfortable. It just didn't work. So then I was upset, and I said to Spirit, God, the universe, that it's not working. And so I dabbled a little bit. I found this group called Citizens. What is they called? Something Queen Citizen. They're really good. You should check them out. They're not better than June's Diary, but they're really good if you're into like girl groups. Because I don't watch TV. And I watched something on Bruno Mars and the Anthony Pack. That was really good. But then I found some motivational videos, and I didn't look for them. This is how God works. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something, y'all. When you having a bad day and shit bad day, bad moment or whatever, and all of a sudden the smallest thing comes and puts a smile on your face, you think that's you doing that? Nah. Okay? Nah. So at the end of the day, I learned learned a couple of things. I was going to say several things, but I learned a couple of things. One thing is that sometimes there's no solution, and I realized today that my solution to help me out was to vent. I needed to cry. I needed to cry all day. I needed a crying session. Crying is good. It is a way of purging and letting go and releasing, you know. I needed to do that, you know, and I'm a big crier. I normally cry. I love to cry. Crying is my thing, but I haven't cried lately, and that's probably why I cried so much today. Um, Also, you have to dice up the situation. You got to look at what the issue is. You got to look at you got to tear it apart. And I did. You got to take accountability. You know, like I said, I don't want to tell you my business, but my accountability sometimes is that I want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, like, not that I want to, it wasn't that I wanted to be right today, but like I wanted someone to listen to me, like listen to what I'm saying, like respect me, respect me. Like that was my thing, respect me, respect me. But sometimes you got to learn how to let shit go. Sometimes it's not about respect. You know what I mean? And I feel like I let this situation go on and on several times. That's why I was so upset. You know what I mean? But this was one more time I could have let it go and not been upset. I could have been happy that I was alive and taking my daughter to school. I could have been happy to smell the air and that I'm still alive. You know, there's so many things that I could be grateful for, that we all could be so much grateful for. Even if you don't, or if you on your last dime, anything, if you are worried about anything, be grateful for that moment. That was the second thing I learned. How not to live in the future, because the future is just theory. I could die right now in front of you on this camera. Thank God I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I want to say just kidding, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? The future, 5 minutes from now, is just theory. You don't know if there's a future. And the past, we've been there already. We passed that. You have to learn how to live in the moment. So when things went down with me this morning, I should have either stood up and said something. But if you remember, you stand up and say something, remember the repercussions that's going to come back, and you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to remember who's around you, my kid, people around, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And then when I walked out the door, I should have left that there. And 10 minutes, I should have went in my car, breathed it out, and I should have kept the day going. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to you, is sometimes there's no solution, but the solution could be the simplest things, like breathing for 5 minutes, like letting shit go, like being grateful, like making a solid decision. I'm not going to argue today, but if this happens again, then I'll argue. Something like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to say you're never going to find a solid solution to mental issues. All you can do is push through every day. Push through. And you're going to say, what? Push through what? Pushing through is pushing yourself. When I couldn't get out of bed a while ago, this was months ago, when I had a bad episode, I thought about my daughter. And I had to push myself. I bought a new shirt. That's another thing that'll make you happy. Retail shopping. Y'all know I have a bad hip, but I bought a new shirt. Bum, bum. My friends, you know me, I wouldn't wear nothing under this except my fishnets. So that made me happy. So sometimes there's sometimes there's no solution but the smallest solutions, okay? The third thing is cry it out. Guys, if you don't want to cry it out because you want to be macho, I don't know what to tell you. Journal. Make sure you write stuff down. Another thing I could see what has been happening to me, nothing bad has been happening to me. I'm very blessed. My family lives around the corner. My daughter has two homes to go to, and she has more than two homes. She got a home in California, she got a home in Virginia, she got a home wherever her father's working, because he moves around like for his job, but stable, like right here in NC. She got two cribs to go to, you know what I mean, two big ass rooms to go to. My daughter's so blessed, so blessed. And if my daughter's blessed, I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying. So you got to think of things like that. You got to look around you. You got to wake up in that depression state and say, maybe I shouldn't be depressed because I woke up. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to buy food, these are the things. When I was scrolling through this shit and I found these motivational videos, my friends know, or some of my friends know, I'm addicted to, or maybe only one of my friends know, that I am addicted to Abraham Hicks. When I see anything with Abraham Hicks, I watch it. One reason is because her videos are very short, very, very short, very short, 5-10 minutes tops. But she clears my mind. Everything she talks about with the vortex and the vibrations of the universe, and just about the vibrations of the universe, because that's really all she talks about, and how to work through it, you know what I mean, and how to work through it when you going through these psyche things, and you know what I'm saying. I just watch a lot of Abraham Hicks, so that's another piece of advice I would give you, is to watch some of her videos. So at the end of the day, to cut this part of the video short, when I got home, I felt better. When I did my little bit retail shopping, I felt better. I'm not telling you to spend money you don't have, because I sure the hell didn't have no money, but I found it, because God is good, you know what I'm saying? And my family's good to me. You know what I mean? You got to push through every day. If you have a creator, your creator doesn't have to be my creator. You need to say, Creator, I know you got me. I know I got to cry right now, but I know you got me. I don't know why I'm going through this, but I know you got me. I don't know why I got to go through obstacles every time I turn around, but I know you got me. It's my mama. She always with me. You just gotta, but it's not about just saying it. It's about living it. I really believe that God got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say God got me, I really believe that he will, if I can't pay my light bill, it'll be the day before and I'll be so worried. But recently, I'm not worried about anything. That's another thing that God, the universe, or whatever has taken from me. I don't worry about my bills anymore. I don't worry. Now, do I think about it? I think about it, and I try to find a solution, and I work, and I do overtime, and I do whatever I can. You know what I'm saying? See, I take action. That's solid action. And when the universe and God and your spirit guides see that you're taking action, you take one step, they take 85 steps. If you think that you are doing this on your own, you need to just unsubscribe to me. I'm sorry. If you think that you are one entity and you are doing this on your own, please unsubscribe. I love you, but you got to go, okay? None of us is doing this on your own. And you don't have to believe what I believe in. You could believe that there's no God. You could believe that God is within you. But then that means your higher self. You're not doing it alone. You know what I'm saying? So if you trust and believe in and have faith, and it's believing and having faith is almost the same thing, but you gotta sit in it. You gotta sit in it. You gotta sit in it. Like, when I say sit in it, you gotta, like today, I thought about, what's the last problem you went through, Karen? And that's right there. That's telling you something. If I got to think about the last problem that I went through, but I'm still surviving from it, then was it a real problem? And who got me through that? You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the things that you have to think about. Okay? Um, Here's a side note. I don't know who needs to hear this, but open up your own business. Do a non-for-profit. You know what I'm saying? Tamza, where you at? I know you watching this. When she opens up her non-for-profit, I'm a pump her, because her thing and her, she got several businesses, and she's gonna help us people, all people, our people and all people, to learn how to navigate this system and how to open your own shit. You know what I'm saying? And there is an easy way to get a stream of a line of money coming into, like, having your own business. That's another lady I watched, a black lady. I don't know her name. She about making money. And she was saying something, don't quote me, but she was saying something like, if you got a kid that's like 12 and like likes making bracelet or something, and say if they really don't, but they like doing it, you can make that a business. You know what I'm saying? You can make that a business. Now, of course, if your kid likes to make skateboards, sneakers, bracelets, whatever, you should try to do it with them and try to do a non-for-profit or do your own business for that. You know what I mean? But she was saying something good. I'm gonna try to get her name too. You know what I mean? Black older lady. She all about money. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all about my day. Here's my last thing, y'all. It's y'all that make me push. It's y'all that make me excited. I sat in my car and I could sleep in my car. I love my car. Because I need a hip replacement for some reason, because of my chairs recline in my car. We all should be able to recline in our cars. I'm just comfortable in my car. My car is another, like, sacred space. You know what I mean? For me. I could have stayed in my car all night. My friends know that about me too. But I said I need to go in because I need to do this video. My subscribers, my loyal subscribers, y'all are everything to me. You give me, like, oh my God, I'm thinking about starting another channel, and that channel is just gonna be me talking my craziness, me looking cute and some craziness, and me inviting friends over and having a drink or two. Okay, I don't really drink, so I'll be drinking water, but and sometimes I drink, sometimes some wine here or there. Kima, where you at? I see you, girl. So look out for that channel. I'm definitely going to do that channel, okay? There will be cards on anything that I do. I walk with my cards. My cards are a part of me, okay? So there will be cards on that channel too, but it will be more talking and more, you know, talking about life on that channel. Spirit, can you come in and give the collective something that they need to hear? When I first channeled, y'all, sorry I got off real quick, but I really want to do this. 23 minutes already. When I first meditated and I asked Spirit to give me something on, y'all, I got a lot of different things. I got emotional right now. People are in their minds about things like why this or why that. People are going through it like I'm going through it. I think it's the energy off this moon fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And it could be fucking with everybody. But if it's not the energy for you, it could just be your surroundings, your environment. You know, it could be just your mind. You know, these negative thoughts and shit like that. We have to combat it. We have to combat that. We have to fight back our mind. You have to fight back. And fighting back is, this might be corny to y'all, but fighting back is staying positive. Staying positive. You know, I was negative all day. I see it. Thank you. I was negative passion. This is staying positive. I was negative all day. But when I was going to my other building, I cried the last cries that I could cry. I felt that it was it. I didn't have no more in me. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about dance all day. Dance, because I can't dance anymore. I dance in my mind. I'm gonna always be a choreographer. You know what I mean? And when I get fixed, I'll be right back on that dance floor. Cassandra, what's up? So passion, I started thinking about dance. I started watching dance on my phone. I started coming up with ideas. I saw this older lady in the library, because I work in the library, or outside the library, you could say. And the older lady was like, "Oh, my granddaughter wanted you to give me her number. Y'all exchange number." And the granddaughter is a dance teacher. See how just the universe works, brings it all together, you know. So think about other things. Purge. Purge, be angry, scream at the heavens if you got to, journal, get all of that bullshit out of you. But then when you can't write no more and you can't cry no more, you can't think no more, think of something else and do something with it. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm gonna do. Once I have my 2 surgeries, I know what I'm doing with my passion. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're gonna do with yours. Spirit, can you give me something else? What's going on with the collective? Now, when I was channeling earlier, I did get something about a purse or a bag. And now I'm getting something else about a purse and a bag. So, ladies, this is for you. I don't know. Something about your purse and your bag. It could be a blue bag, a black bag, a red bag. I don't know. Spirit, can you give me something? What does the collective need to hear? What do they need to hear? You got the home card. And yes, it shows a house, y'all, but home is where your heart is at. Home is where I could have a whole other video about home with me. Okay, but home is where your heart is at. Home is where the people you love is at. Home is where the love is at. Don't have to be the people, it could be the love. You know what I mean? It could be an old home you moved away from, something you grow up. You know what I'm saying? Home could be you. You know what I'm saying? You always have to come home and center yourself. Home could be you, your heart. You know what I mean? What you want. Maybe other people. That's another thing I thought about today. I'm thinking the respect is common sense. Respect is common sense. But someone taught me a long time ago that not everybody got the same common sense. And not everybody's respect level is the same. I think that's kind of crazy. But it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So your home could be where your passion lies. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I started, I always dance, but I remember when I started dancing with my original crew. Original, what's up? In Left Rack for a penny. We was mad young on the terrace. Lania, Candace, Shakira, all of us, Jennifer. All of us, I can name y'all. I'm not gonna name my name, but all of us just doing crazy shit. But we was dancing throughout all of that. You know what I'm saying? The naughty dances, naughty shorties, all the naughties. You know what I'm saying? So home, when I think of home, you know, home is where my passion lies, that I love dancing, doing hair. You know, home, when I think of home, I think of Left Rack City. 5-7 stand up, you know what I'm saying? 99th Street, Columbia Building, Melbourne, Wellington. You know, I think of my beginning grounds, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel good, you know what I'm saying? So, and it might even make me pick up the phone and call somebody, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm talking to my friends all the time, every day. Shauna, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta understand the understand, canned goods, right? We got to understand the understand. You have to understand the understand. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody will understand your understand. Your understand is you understand what you got to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody will follow those guidelines, those rules. And you got to learn, and you know, I don't like to shine. You got to learn to be how to roll with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't let shit fuck with your mental because other people act stupid. You can't let shit fuck with your mental, you know what I mean? Because people don't have the same energy as you. You just can't. Because all it does is fuck with your day. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. And then let me tell you something else with this whole, today was I was rocked mentally today. But then I said at the end of the day, or going to that other building, I said, this don't make no sense. Because I got to wake up tomorrow and do the same shit. Spirit, can you please? Thank you. Family. Family. This is a trigger point. This could be a trigger point for somebody. So let me tell you, family doesn't have to be your blood. Family could be whoever respects you. Family could be whoever sees the greatness in you. Tamara, okay? I see you. I see you. I'm telling you, there's so many of y'all that I see the greatness in. I see you. I see you. Sorry y'all. I'm always getting messages. So family is where you want it to be. Family is whatever makes you happy and makes you feel whole. Okay? You break it down yourself. You know what I'm saying? Greatness. There's many great people that I know doing great things. Gym Gang. I just bought Justice. I just bought the belt from Gym Gang. It's over there, I think. Sorry, but I will post a pic on Facebook about it. Thank you, Spirit. Beauty. Beauty is within the eye of the beholder. I know you hear that all the time. As corny as it sounds, beauty is within you. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? I like underneath this makeup, I have freckles. I love my freckles. You know what I mean? If we talking about outside, I love my freckles. Within me, my beauty is that I'm super kind. I try to be super kind to everyone. I try to spread love and light all the time. That's the beauty in me, plus several other things that I have about me. You know what I mean? What's the beauty in you? And when you going through this bullshit that I'm going through, that I was going through today, think about the beauty in you and what you spread. And do you spread it enough? You know what I mean? And I don't care if I only have 500 and something followers. So what? If I could spread it to y'all, I don't care if I got 17 views, 1 view on this. I did my job. You know what I'm saying? I did my job. You know why? Because we're going to have blessings, 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 blessings. That's my song. Sorry, I'm not a singer. Blessings, y'all. Blessings. Definitely. And look what's behind her. Me. Danny Moon. Blessings don't have to be abundance, money. You know, blessings is just that I came up out of that bullshit that I was in today. And I made it. I pushed through today, y'all. Even with the tears, as much as I fought through it, and it was hard, and I thought some crazy thoughts, I got through it, and I'm all right. And I'm all right. I will be posting. I'm starting a new venture with 3 of my homegirls from down here. And I'm gonna be posting something on there. We doing like a talk podcast. It's gonna be interesting. We're filming tomorrow, so I'm gonna post it up here. So keep a lookout for that. Spirit, can I get 2 more, please? So I can end this. I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about my day. And that's how my day ended. That's how I walk through all my days. Every day, I trust in the Lord. I may scream at the Lord, and I may scream at my spirit guides, and I may be mad at them. But my trust that they will not let me fall and burn, that they won't let me crash and burn, that they're not going to let me cry all day without some type of coming to an end. And like today at 4 o'clock, it came to an end. It was enough. It was enough. That's what my spirit God said. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for that. But none of that would have happened if I don't believe and trust in something. I know that I am not here alone. I know that my life didn't change in 2019, for no reason. You know what I mean? I know that I touch people. I know that I help people. I know my purpose. So please, if you don't know your purpose, find it. Bottom of the deck. answers. Sometimes you don't get answers right away. That's what I should say. Sometimes you don't get answers right away. You got to be patient. The Temperance card. You got to be patient. And today, I don't know if I was patient. I was more fed up. But my answers, I got my answers. And I shared some of them with you. You know, some of the answers is you got to push through, Karen. You got to look past this, Karen. You got to look at your blessings, Karen. As you're crying, I'm going to work. Is that not a blessing in my Jeep Cherokee that I paid yesterday for? My car note for? Like, you got to think of the surrounding blessings. Seriously. You know what I mean? Because if you don't think of that, then what's the purpose of all of this? You know what I mean? If you can't thank God or thank your creator for what you got right this moment, then what we doing? You know what I'm saying? I know I sounded crazy. I went off in a tangent and I talked a lot and hair in my face and I'm all crazy, but as long as you got the message, if you got the message, family, beauty, trust, blessings, passions, your home, answers, empowerment. You know what I mean? That's another thing. I don't know if I felt empowered today, but I felt good that I got through my depression. You know what I mean? That is a form of empowerment. I'm sorry, my nose is shining. So take a note, try to do some of these things when you're feeling bad, and you'll get through it. See the eyebrows? Danny Moon, y'all. I'm out.